Hello, everyone. Welcome into another episode of the Indie Informer Plays. Today, I am playing Yes, Your Grace. It is my community that decides what I play every week, and so far they've been very lovely, giving me all kinds of wonderful games. Today, we are playing Yes, Your Grace because I think majorly. During the Summer Game Fest, we got an announcement for a sequel to Yes, Your Grace called Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. We don't have a release date on when that's going to be coming out, but we want to make sure to get the original game under our belt and see what that's all about and make sure people know that that's a game they want to be looking for in the future. And it's a really good time to jump in if you haven't played Yes, Your Grace yet, because the Steam summer sale is going on and the game is 70% off. So it's pretty cheap right now. Pick it up, play. If you like what you see, go play it yourself. This game has a lot of different choices and pathways and ways it can go, and I really hope I don't screw it up in the first 5 minutes, but we'll see how the stream goes. Let's see, make sure we give some people time to filter into the chat here, because this is going to be a game that has a lot of choices, and I would love for the chat to be involved in that. Before we get started and actually playing the game, I do want to shout out our indie enthusiasts who are so great. Everyone who follows us, everybody who supports us, we love. But a special shout out to Zachary Pliggy, Justin S., and Jawar Hello for being indie enthusiasts and making things like this stream possible. Thank you so much. We did just have a new writer start this week. John Carson, who some of you may know from the Indie Informer, has joined the team and started putting up some amazing articles. So go check out the site, theindieinformer.com, and see what he's been writing about. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and get started on Yes, Your Grace. They have a little thing down here that's add to your wish list, so you don't even have to look for the second thing. You can play the first game, add to your wish list very easily. I am playing. I don't think I can play with my controller, which is how I normally play this sort of thing. But I have my handy dandy mouse right here. We are looking at this beautiful scene. It's a little overcast, a little rainy. Probably tells us what we're gonna get into. Obviously, this is the Kingdom of Seven, but Seven Storks, the Seven Storks Kingdom. If we get a name, the kingdom, that's what I'm calling it. Absolutely beautiful pixel art, though. I love the vibe here. Let's start a new game. I've played this game before. I have not finished this game before, because once you get started, it gets very compelling and you don't want to leave, and sometimes I have other things I need to do. So yeah, here we go. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions. Sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Yeah, I don't know if I ever had enough resources at the end of the day, so maybe that's what we'll aim for, you know? Everyone else, yeah, you know? I want to make sure I have enough gold in my coffers so that I can be building stuff, I can be supporting people. That's what I'm aiming for. And it's got a little Yes, Your Grace here. I sense a cutscene. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. Audrey, come forth. It's time, Your Grace. I like their little not talky sounds. He sounds very serious. Click on the throne to step down. Oh no. Why am I stepping down? I want to stay on my throne. The throne sounds like a place I want to be. Click on the throne. No. Okay. I better put on the crown. Yeah, I better. You can find your inventory in the lower left. Select an item to interact with it. The crown of the King of Davern. Davern obviously meaning 7 storks. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Okay, I've got a nice little setup here. Like, maybe the walls are sort of, could use a redo. But I've got a nice little plant. I've got some fires going, so it's warm in here. It's lit. Obviously, I've got a window open, so it must be an okay evening. Can't be too cold. There's my stork. There's two of 7 storks available in my kingdom. I'm gonna wear my crown. Why would I want to leave it? Gamerheads podcast, Roger. You're absolutely, you were one of the people who pushed yes, your grace over the edge, and I am glad to see you in the chat because I'm going to be asking questions. I think for now though, first question is wear it or leave it. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear a crown. I'm the king of the 7 storks. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. Okay, I don't see any doors. Do I? Oh, okay. Dr. Mono, welcome in. Hello, hello. Kings wear crowns, says Roger. That's exactly right. I'm the king of the 7 storks. Everyone who's in the chat right now missed that joke, but everybody watching understands. This is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Castle wall. Clicking on it. Your Grace! A deserter. Oh, he's found one of ours hiding in a shed. You tried to hide in a shed? That's okay. Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them, too many sheds, or you just love sheds. We have no chance of winning against the shed invasion. I can't hear fighting going on in the background, so it seems like we're in a bad place. Possibly shed, so we don't know yet. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse. As it is, we need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. There's no place for cowards under my banner. The banner of the 7 storks. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to actually click on something, sorry. I guess, with courage. We will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. I was unintentionally very merciful there. I think the 7 storks is a little less merciful than that, but, Go stand for Davern! Thank you, Your Grace. Man, that kid's going right back to a shed. We shouldn't have let him go. Over here, Your Grace. Okay. You want me to just come over here and hang out? How bad is it, General? Our men are scared! It's the middle of the night. I don't know why his voice is higher pitched, but I like it now. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright, as if Svarog himself walked our lands. The thin walls won't last long, and we lack any solid defense measures. The General's a woman. I've decided. We don't have enough men or women. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We'd better get started. Oh. We've gathered archers from all the other walls. They are awaiting you on the wall, Your Grace. This is serious. We're starting off in a serious position. We're right in the middle of a battle, or about to start one. There's still time to put up white flags. The white flags of the 7 storks murdering people, maybe. Nope, we're going up. Here we go. We're looking over the tower. Okay. Okay, chat. This is our first choice because I messed up the actual first choice. Do we say archers? Do we give what looks like a rousing speech? Or do we tuck tail and run? Those are our choices right now. Let's see what the chat says. Roger is saying they live in sheds. That's how scared they are. They are scared. Ooh, okay. Speech it is. Let's go. Sons of Davern, my brothers. We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you fight for all you hold dear. For Davern! That was pretty good. That was pretty rousing. Good job, team. Okay, we got a lot of archers. Are we gonna win this battle? I think we won. That's the end of the game, everyone. We won. 1 year earlier. Okay. Okay, so we know we're about to get into this battle. Okay. This is lovely. This is much lovelier than just a few seconds ago. It looks like we've got 2 women here. I'm counting. Why am I counting? 2, 1. Okay, here I go. Oh, I'm playing hide and seek. Okay. Okay. The roses are making this place smell amazing. It's very calming. No wonder our girls like to spend time here. You found me. Well done, father. I mean, she wasn't hiding that well. Lorsula? Losulia? Lorsulia? Lors. Okay. Come now, Lors. It's not often we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lors, that's no way to speak to your father. Oh, Lors is going to be a problem. Lors is a stick in the mud. Shut it! Aselia? Asa? Asa and Lors. That's what they're going to be now. We can see you from miles away. Okay, okay. Just leave me be. That's... Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun's finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Orlia? Man, y'all could have made some names I could say. Come on. Asa. What's up? I found you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud. She couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Rude. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Oh, there's another girl around here. Are you also a daughter of mine? Sidani is easier to say than the rest. And here's the little one. Okay, she's very small. No, I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Huh. Maybe next time, Sidani. Okay? Lovely little time with my family. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Grevno Week 1. Petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Okay, okay. I've got some things have popped up. I'm in week 1. That's important. We're keeping time. There's plant, you know, labeled, so I know it's a plant. That's always important. Audrey is obviously a trusted advisor. Window. The Shield of the Seven Storks. Swords, in case I need a sword. I wonder. Okay, archives. That's going to be important. And I bet these are my... I think these are my resources. Little kings need to know about plants. This is very important. You know, being a ruler has a lot of plant knowledge involvement. Okay, this is my wife, I believe. Aurelia, I'm going to call her. Can you go and speak to Lors, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she will open up a bit to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Oh, they've got a nice relationship. That's good to see. It's nice. It seems like she could have talked to him, like, in private and not, like, in the middle of the audience chamber, but, you know, whatever. Let's see. What's the dungeon guard got? What are we up to? Your Grace. I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. That's a really interesting thing to say to your sovereign. Good to know. Thank you. New entry. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button below. Right there. That's going to be useful. Flood damages. Gotta make sure that the pantry roof and the dungeon are okay. These are all the people I know so far. Hearings, archives, details. Okay, what do you want, peasants? Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. Hey, look at that. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. That doesn't sound like my problem, sir. What will my daughter-in-law's think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Fine, give him the supplies, or you have my blessing, but I won't help. Okay. Chat, are we like this sort of benevolent ruler that gives random peasants money for their wedding? Or do you say that's very nice, but, you know, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to deal with this? I see in the chat, no, he's a peasant. Earn his own money. You should have thought of that before he became a peasant. Okay, okay. Oh, Dr. Mono coming in with pay, though. We've got a fight going on. So, okay. What do we think? What do we think? Do we have a way to... Should we be generous? You'll be a pushover king. If you give him money, everyone is going to want money. Jawar Hello has just entered the chat, and it looks like it's tipping over into kicking this guy to the curb. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. You have my blessing, but I won't help. The kingdom has more important matters at hand. Wish your daughter the best from me. You skimp us a little gold? This guy seems real entitled. Like, I just walk up to the king and ask for money and then get mad when he says no? Shouldn't the king support his people in the hard times? The times are fine. I can't feed my guests with the king's blessing. Someone send that man to the dungeon. We've got one cell that's working. I don't know if this is going to bode well for the rest of our reign. Another peasant, perhaps more reasonable one. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could... 7 gold builds an inn? That dude wanted 5 gold to party it up? Like, dang. He was asking... Roger says, yes, send him to the gallows. The guy has a real attitude talking to the king. That's what I'm saying. Someone go back and grab him. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Okay. Do we like this guy better? Build the inn and tax him. Ooh, that's a good option. Okay, I'm leaning towards take the gold. Anybody else got any thoughts in the chat there? Either we give him 7 gold. Okay, it looks like we're gonna... Okay, if we get a chance to tax him, we're taxing him. Okay, we're down to 23 gold now, but we have happy faces. So, that's good. His voice got really high. He got real excited. Oh, we surely will. I love the way these people talk. I'm gonna go around talking like that now. Okay. He better go make the best inn we've ever seen. Another peasant. Why are these all peasants? Why are these peasants all in front of me?
Goodbye.
Monsters?
Goodbye.
Beasts dressed in black.
Goodbye.
He is just happy we didn't send him to the dungeon like that last guy. Exactly. They came in the night. Unseen, unheard until they arrived. Sounds like we have a ninja problem.
Goodbye.
They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. You must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Do we want to know? Do we want to hear any more about this? Or do we want to just go after the ninjas? Do we want my agent to go check that out? Or we want to hear about ninjas? I mean, go after them. We don't want to hear anything more about what he said. We've heard enough. We're gonna go. Show no mercy. Okay. We're going to the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Ooh, I got real serious. I'm sending my general out to check it out. You're welcome, peasant. Okay, my general's gone for a week. People are happy. It looks like happiness is high. We like happiness. Okay, okay. Roger says, I feel like I'd be a bad advisor. We're doing good, you know? I feel like we had low happiness. Now we're sending it up. Sending a general feels like an overreaction. A little bit. It seems like we really only have one military guy. But like, do we want to send the guy who was hiding the shed? That's what I'm saying, you know? Click on the glowing flower to advance to the next week once you're ready. Sometimes you will need to see your family members before you can advance. Yes, that's a good reminder because we did want to go talk to the princess. Can I get off the throne? Okay. I have to click the throne to get off of it. I'm going to walk over here. The river brings a lot of wildlife to the area. I enjoy the sounds of the birds chirping away each morning. What a lovely... Like, I don't want to, Oops. I accidentally pinned something, but, I'm gonna unpin that. Hold on. Unpin. Yeah, let's see. The castle wall. We could go to the gardens. We could go to the dungeon. The dungeon's that one... Is the gardens where our pantry would be, or the other? What is the other thing that's got problems? These two are green, and this one's blue. So I think this is where our daughter was supposed to be. So I'm gonna check out what's going on here. Look at this. We're not dying. We're not having to kill anyone for hiding in a shed. Look at these swords. Generals and hunters sometimes come here to practice swordsmanship. Maybe that's just the way of it in the Seven Storks Kingdom. Maybe there's just generals. Like everyone in the army is general. Let's see. Are you up on the wall? Yeah, looks like you are. Oh, and there's a cat. Hello, cat. Look at all these nice fields. It's not burning. There's no scariness. Let's go talk to our daughter. What's up to you? Oh, it's you. So we've got a teenager. Okay. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Or goodbye. I think we should probably keep this conversation going. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, father. Why didn't you want to play with us? So, Asa's been pretty nasty. I don't know if that's the way to go. I can see something's wrong. I'll go in a little more subtle. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? I don't know. Should I talk badly about my other daughter in front of this daughter? She was kind of rude, being like, you can't even write. Cut her off from the inheritance. I'll check to see what's going on. I'm just hold. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Mm-hmm. I'll leave you to it. Sure. Okay. Let's talk to Dusty. Oh my gosh, I pet the cat. He's his meow. Can I pet the cat multiple times? Is this all I'm gonna do right now? Is just pet this cat? These fields used to be covered in forest. Our agriculture's thriving. We're thriving, y'all. We're doing it. Can I just stay here the whole time? Because I don't want to go like... I don't want to have this turn into a big fight scene with everybody dying and stuff. I just want to stay here and pet Dusty. Be cool. Oh, it's you. Goodbye. Okay, well, I tried. Tried to talk to her as much as possible. I think we need to go check on... We're going to collect this flower eventually, but I want to go check on the roof situation. We have some money to spend. I don't know. Chat, do we think that the... I think it was the pantry or something, grain storage, something along that line. Do we think that's more important? Or do we think the dungeons we need to be holding? Like, we've got a lot of peasants with attitude. And if we've only got one cell, we can only have one attitude holder at a time. We want to make sure people aren't coming into our audience chamber with, you know, feeling like they can just speak to us however. So I'm thinking maybe we head to the dungeon? Unless someone stops me. That's what I'm gonna do. Do we have gallows? A whole new question. It doesn't seem like it at this point, though we do have some open areas here, maybe inside this courtyard area. But no, it doesn't seem like we have gallows, but we'll keep that in mind. True. Who needs a dungeon when you have gallows? Okay, that seems to be the solution. So maybe we check out the gardens, because we're just gonna kill anybody anyway. Chop off their heads. That's where we're going. Asa, what's going on? Why are you being rude to your sister? Can you explain? What's the matter with you two? You and Lors used to be the best friends. You mean, why is Lors such a big baby? I don't think we're gonna have a very successful kingdom. Our kingdom's going to be very efficient though, Dwarhillo. This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying is all. You need to stop fighting. That's not the way we want to go. That's not the way you influence a teenager. This isn't going anywhere. That's just frustrated. I can't make you like her. You don't have to be friends, but she's your sister, and you need to stop insulting her. Yes, father. I'll try. Okay. See if that worked. We'll see if that worked. Okay. I don't see any, like, pantry problems, but I do see the watery, leaky, roofy thing. I don't see anything else I can do around here unless I'm missing something. So there's flowers, again, very important for a king to know about the plants in the area. But I don't see anything about the leaky roofs. Maybe at the end of this I'll be given something to do. The roses. Poor boy. I love it when you have a game like this, like The Sims or whatever, what have you, that just speak gibberish and they sound so silly. Okay, let's head to the dungeon. Let's see what happens. Oh, damn it. This is worse than I thought. Sir, you're in a dungeon. The prisoners might hear your foul language. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. Sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes, it's a good thing we didn't give 5 gold to that entitled peasant. Okay, so it is going to be... What if more walls collapse? We're gonna dare it. Okay, so we've checked everything out that we have the option for. I'm gonna head back to the throne room. Make sure the plant's okay. Convince me to have some plants in here. Makes the place seem more friendly. Not sure if that's good or bad. Plants are good. Yeah, Audrey, what's up? He just sits there. That's like his whole life. He can't get out of that chair. Okay, are we ready to end this week? I feel like this week went pretty well. We saw some plants. We talked to our daughters. We decided that we are a swift punishment kind of kingdom. I think... What's this little rat thing? Is it a rat? Or am I just making that up? Is it a bird? Is it a stork? There's a guard there. Depends on who you ask. Okay, we're ending. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you will be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name and you will see the cost added to the summary. Okay. So, broken theater is not great. Broken pantry roof, we need to fix that. Stan. Is the general's name Stan? We had to pay him 9 gold because generals get a lot of money. But we taxed enough. Okay, so we made some income. We're doing overall okay. Good thing we built that inn because this is down 1 and we got 1 for building the inn. So overall, net profit. Now let's see. Do we want to fix everything? Do we want to just fix one thing and be prudent? We don't have a ton of things. Maybe we just fix everything and hope for the best. Supplies penalty. We don't want supplies penalty. Yeah, this is going to net us 5 more that in the future. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. We want more gold. Contentment. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we keep contentment for the next week. Because we just put in another thing. I'm low on gold as it is. I'm gonna say we're gonna keep the theater repair in mind because we did just build a really awesome inn. So that's where we're gonna end up next week. I think that's gonna be okay. But we're not giving any more food or money away to people. Week 2. Sitting on our throne. I guess this is how we start off every week. We just have people. That's my daughter. That's cool. Okay, we've only got 1 peasant this time, so it should be better. Hello, General. What do you got for me? Did you find the ninjas? No sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth, a crest of Radovia? I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, it seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me. Why are you here? Who's your leader? Whose banner are you bearing? Is it true you're from Radovia? Your man is right. Radovia is my home. And soon yours, too. Ha. Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Who's your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. We can't let those barbarians stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There's no question justice needs to be dealt to this one. Okay, y'all, I'm pretty sure I know what chat's going to go with on this particular question, but I'm going to read the options out just for fun. Option 1, execute him. Option 2, throw him into the dungeon. Option 3, no my mercy. Okay, chat, what are we feeling like? Are we going to just summarily destroy this man's life? maybe not get any sort of information further. We're just going to trust what he has said to us about where he's from and what his Okay, Jawar Hello says don't want to waste our only dungeon cell on this guy. I mean, that's right. We only have one. No, did we fix it? Maybe we fixed it during the end of the week. But again, like we did say we were a kingdom of swift justice, and I don't want to go back on that. So I believe we are going forward with execute the guy. A boom. No Redovian scum will threaten the crown. Behead him. My brothers will hear about this. And you will feel their poisonous bite. I need to see Aurelia about this. Ooh, Audrey's got an opinion. Do we want to hear Audrey's opinion? I don't know if we want to hear Audrey's opinion. What do you make of this, Audrey? Redovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? That's a lot of questions, but we need answers. Forgive me, Your Grace, I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. What does that mean? Where are you going, Audrey? Just gonna go look at the ducks, probably. Okay, daughter, come forth. Remember, the last guy who came up got executed, so watch your tone. I bring news, father. Asa sneaked out last night. Sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sidani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick. Don't speak ill of your sister. What's going on with you, Lors? Asa sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I'd better talk to Asa about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. I mean, it was kind of bad. Dwar Hello says, I missed the beginning of the stream, but is there a reason why we have so little resources? Is this a new kingdom? No, it just seems like we haven't been particularly interested in gaining resources. This is just our starting set here. I believe we're supposed to believe that our kingdom has been going lovely. Foreshadowing. This king is going to go mad. Interesting. Interesting. Peasant. Okay, peasant. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes. A really daft little boy, but still, he's my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? Okay, we're not offering him 7 gold. I'll tell you that right now. Our general will try to find your son. Why do we have to send generals out all the time? Can we just not send... This is something for Shed Guy. Shed Guy would be perfect for this. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. So, what do we think, chat? Do we... No, I'm not giving him 7 gold. That's not what he wants. Anyway, he wants his son. Are we going to send a general out to try to help him, or are we afraid that we can't help him? Oh, Roger's got an interesting theory. If the king's going to go mad, we should lean into it. So I think a mad king would probably send a general after some tiny child for 2 weeks. That's probably where we would go with this. So I'm going for it. The general's is going to be gone, but we made people happy. You will ask around, see if we can track down your son. Hope he's still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. Do we have more than one general? I don't think so. We must just have the one. Anyone in chat, if you can tell me what this symbol is, we have one of whatever it is. It kind of looks like a pigeon. Maybe it is a carrier pigeon, like a messenger. But if it looks like anything else to you, let me know. Feathers. So much mess. Okay. Lord Etten. What do you want, Lord Etten? My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Bronchia, Your Grace. I'll be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they're keeping her. I planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I'll need your help. Okay, we don't have a general anymore. We sent him off after a tiny child. So maybe not like the most strategically best plan to send our general away for 2 weeks, but we are mad, and that's where we're headed. The Seven Storks is not a long-lived kingdom. Do we give this guy gold? I mean, we're gonna get some gold back for having fixed things before. We've only got one more peasant. Can he really need that much money? We want to make friends. If we're about to enter a war, we want to be making friends. We don't want to be like, sorry, we can't help him. What happens if you try to give a general? Let's see. I don't think there's enough generals. Can we go get another general? Can I leave this audience and just go recruit one? Yeah, it doesn't look like they want to give us the ability, so we're either gonna... I think we're gonna give them gold. I think that's what's gonna happen. And hope for the best. It's better to play it safe. Let's not give them a reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. Roger. We have one general? We're gonna lose this war. Yeah, 100%. We should be training. We need to be... Maybe that's what Audrey is off to go do, is find another one. Let you know how it goes. It better go really well, or I'll be upset. Pietro. Your Grace. I fear for my life. I think someone's trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone's following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know! How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. Okay. That guy went a little wilder than we did. So... Oh, Jor, hello. You gotta have more faith in our kingdom, you know? I know we only have one general, and he's gone off looking for like a 12-year-old, and I know we've only got 3 gold, but I believe in us. I believe in the Seven Storks. Remember that rousing speech I made at the beginning of the stream? That's all gonna be better. We know we at least make it to that point. We're not doomed, Roger. Okay. That was lovely. Let's. That speech was not in a dream. It was happening. It was a good speech. Everyone felt so rallied. The symbol is a pigeon, I guess. Yes, Roger, I believe it might be a pigeon. Let's go talk to... Someone's going to be hiding out in the gardens. Hey, Atsa, are you out getting drunk? There was a wedding in the village, so it looks like, y'all, it looks like this upstart entitled peasant was able to throw his wedding with the alcohol flowing without our 5 coins. So I don't know what he was up to trying to get money from us, but I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but I've heard it could have been better if my father was a bit less stingy. Oh, that's how she wants to be. Okay. How do you know this? I wish you'd come to ask me first. Lorsa told me everything. Do I give her rope to... Roger, are you saying off with his head for my daughter or for the peasant? I think maybe we're a little chop heavy here, but I think I'm gonna play the long game here. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. That one's gonna hit. Why would you be mad? Is it because I went to the market? Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lorsa told me what happened. I was specifically not trying to rat out the other daughter, and they made me do it anyway? Y'all, I've been a teenage girl. I know how better. This isn't the way to handle this situation. And I'm upset that I was just made to do it. How would she know anyway? Of course. Sedan. Yep. You were too careless. I have too much on my mind. I'm worried about you. Wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. Girl. How are you dressed differently? I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lorsa said you got drunk? That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Ugh, Lorsa. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Okay, so we learned a little bit. We weren't... Roger says, lol, I wore my less fancy dress. You know, that wasn't entirely what I was worried about her wearing, but, you know. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You are confined to the castle. Ooh, I would take her horse away. Do I take her horse away or do I stop her from going to the market? I'm taking her horse. I'll tell Audrey to suspend your riding lessons just in case you had an idea to ride off to some other land, I'm assuming. What am I supposed to do inside the godforsaken walls? Ugh, stupid Lors. I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I better talk to Lors. Here, go look at a flower. Or something. Okay. Oh, this is the wife. Maybe I should have talked to the wife before talking with the daughters. She could probably have some idea what's going on with everyone. Darling, this is nice. We've got some landscapes. We've got one of our 7 storks. This is a very nice little bedroom. I like it. Darling. Foreign barbarians. Radovians have come to Davor, and one of their bandits was brought to the castle. Radovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? Ooh, there's intrigue, you guys. There's intrigue happening. There's something is hidden. There's a controversy. 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Bayran, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Radovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned. Maybe we shouldn't have killed him, y'all. Yes, Lors will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Bayran, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things turn out. See how things with the thug turn out. What curse? What witch? What's happening? We need to know. Inquiring minds. Ugh. What got into us? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Radovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let it happen, Eric. Oh, her name's Eric. Eric's a nice name. Off with her head. The witch, not the wife. Don't worry, we'll solve this. What are we going to do? If Bayran ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. Yeah, we've only got 3 gold. How could Rodovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. Did you send the bandit to the dungeons? No. I'd let him see justice. That's one way to put it. That's exactly what we did. You know, she's correct. We probably should have questioned him first, but, we are, you know, you should have questioned him first. One less barbarian to worry about, though. Yeah. Let's be nice. I don't know. So unreal, marrying a prince, a lord even, yes, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It will be fine. I won't let them take her away. Eric, I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine. I'll stay here. Okay. It's a nice room. Okay, so we've got some intrigue that's happening here, where we've got some past promises that we're not looking forward to repaying. And this, I mean, if I were Lors here and, like, I knew, it seems like she knows her parents have promised her to some sort of unknown person. I mean, but they did that out of sort of duress. It sounds like we were in life and death situations. Can we send that thug to the gallows? What thug? We already sent the thug to the gallows. We sent him straight to death. Consent. We're in danger. My greatest advisors are arguing over how many people we can send to the gallows at once. I don't know how this is gonna end up. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna pet Dusty really fast. Dusty's gonna meow. We're all gonna feel better. We're all gonna be a little clearer headed. Let's see what the daughter's got going on. Dusty! Did you smell icky? Oh, it's you. Asa told me what's going on. I think your mother and I started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize that earlier. Oh, and why is that? I can't promise that she's not gonna marry a stranger, because even if she doesn't marry a thug, that is part of the dynamics of the time. I don't want to be insensitive, so you're grown up. Soon, lords and knights will line up to ask for her hand. You know I will have to choose someone, but we can wait. I promise. We won't move forward if you're not ready. Time will show. Okay. That seems better. That ended better than our last talk with her. I'm gonna pet Dusty one more time. Good boy, Dusty. Okay, Dusty. You keep watch. Look at these mountains. The Gray Mountains. They are gray, they are mountains. Well named. We're lucky to have a beautiful landscape. Oh no. I'm worried about chat. Chat, come back. Come back to being reasonable. We're starting to threaten to lock my daughter up in the tower, it sounds like. That seems to work in fairy tales. Yeah, it does. Never goes wrong there. Not one time has someone locked away in a tower ever regretted that decision. Hey peasant. That could have been me. Do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. Yeah, you would have been. It's a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. If I could get out of here, please. What are you in here for? I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I mean, that still doesn't seem like a throw in jail type situation, except my advisor is going to probably tell me to send him to the gallows. Your Grace, I've been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Maybe just let me out? Okay. I'm afraid to ask, but chat, do we feel like this man has learned his lesson? Oh no. Okay. It was either jail or the gallows. I say he got off easy. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Now he's staying in there. Think you'll need some more time to think about your actions. Your grace. But I'm the chosen one. The gods have spared my life for a reason. Well, they've spared it so that you can hang out in the dungeon a little longer. Y'all, my kingdom's run by madmen. Roger, are you upset that we didn't get the chance? Drawer Hello says the gods have spared you, but we haven't. We didn't get a chance. We didn't have an option to just chop off his head, or else I know that would have been the way it would have gone. We've been, I think, to everywhere we could, so let's head back to the throne room for a successful second week. We still only have 3 gold, but I think we're gonna be okay by the end. Okay, the general Stan still needs to get paid, but we got taxes, we had that market stall fixed, so we got more gold. So overall, it's a plus. We've got 7 gold now, and plenty of grain. We're doing great. I think we're still gonna hold off on the theater, but I don't see anything else we can do here. Let's save and continue. Okay, I think this is gonna be our last week. Week 3 is gonna be strong. We're gonna just murder everyone. Oh, it is a pigeon. I definitely see the pigeon now. Okay, who do we got? We've got a banker. That could help us. Peasant. Merchant also could be good. Let's see. Let's see what pigeon has to say. Dear Eric, we've crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Baron, the king of Radovia. So they do have a king. And where there's a king, there's an army. What promises are they babbling about anyway? I don't know. Audrey, that's weird that they would say something about a promise. I don't know anything about that. That's weird. Whatever their imaginings are, they will probably come looking for them. The problem is, our treasury has seen better times. Seeking allies might be our best bet. And I'll let you get on with the audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I'll be in the council chamber, Your Grace. Do we trust him? Do we trust Audrey? Like, he seems to be a trusted advisor, but, like, he walks off before every one of these. Like, off with his head. Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna kill Audrey immediately! Okay, banker. I'm here representing Bank de Florentini, Your Grace. We got a Florentine here, guys. I hear that your treasury has seen better times. Fuck off. Sorry. That was language. I apologize. I hear your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. Off with his head. How does this work? I want to borrow gold. I want to borrow supplies. I think we want to borrow gold. Yeah. Everyone's bloodthirsty. Everyone just wants me to kill him and take the money. He's got a gold chain. I think I'm going to borrow gold. I can offer 50 gold or payable after 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. Okay. That's nice. I'll take it. Look at that. We're rich. We're doing great, you guys. I don't know if we're even going to make it to 5 weeks, so that's easy decision. Anything else? I think I'm good. Thank you, Florentini. Banker. Obviously, we're going to have 50 gold at the end of 5 weeks, and nothing wrong is going to happen. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. We kindly ask for 7 gold pieces. Or 5 sacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Okay. Now, we can't kill anyone, so that's gonna upset chat. But we did just get a big loan, so we've got the 7 gold. Or we could give them supplies. We do have a hefty amount of supplies. It looks like we've got 1 vote for supplies. So, supplies maybe? I'll go ahead and go. Nope. Dwarlo says, tell him you don't have any money even though he just saw you get a loan. He's like, I literally just... I think that's a vote for I'm afraid I can't help at the moment. So we've got supplies and I can't help at the moment. What do we... Do we have a tiebreaker or anyone... And if he complains, off with his head. Oh no. Okay, okay. We're not gonna help. We're not gonna help. We don't care. And if he complains, we'll just kill him. Start going further into the forest. Hunt for the bigger animals. I just hope we won't make easy prey for the monsters. Like, people are talking about monsters a lot. I feel like they're monsters. I want to see what that was. People's needs. Monsters. King decided it would be best to execute. Yeah, we did. That's what we did. Like, we just sent a general off for 2 weeks to go find some kid. I hope he's really important. Yeah, we taught them to fish. We didn't refuse to help our subjects. We pushed them to be independent. Hopefully not so independent that they try to overthrow us. Hello, merchant. I come with a business proposition here, Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Bronkia. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. The new tavern will change that and will guarantee steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. Okay, that does sound good. That sounds like an investment. We did just get an influx of gold. He's promising some money, and if he doesn't pay us the money, what are we gonna do, chat? Off with his head. Okay, here's some 12 gold. I hope it's worth your Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I will get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We could make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work so well. Okay, okay. What do you want, peasant? Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. Ugh. Wow, that's such good writing, by the way. I just want to point out. Like, a disease is crawling through the village? Like, ugh, that doesn't sound good at all. Roger and the Nightbot are starting to fight each other in chat. That's an interesting duel. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but the fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. I don't know. Witch! She's a witch! We don't have the option to cut off her head, chat. We don't have the option. So, do we give her supplies? Like, here's some tea. Make everyone feel better, maybe? Maybe we could be nice? Maybe just, you know. Oh, yay! 5 supplies! Oh no, 5 gold. Do we give her supplies or gold? We'll be nice. Okay. We'll give her the 5 gold. Wait, what? I can't offer much, but here is... Oh, no, it is supplies. Small amount. Okay. Okay, it was supplies. And we made them happy. So, okay, we're feeling good. It's more than we expected anyway. You have a good heart. Everyone should remember that. In the future. Okay, we cleared everybody out, and I'm feeling like we're doing good. I feel like perhaps we are a good king. They didn't die. That's correct. Maybe the good heart that we have is literally a heart we've cut out of someone's body and are holding. Um, let's see what's going on in the council chamber. Hello, little child who's got a big dress. Silly Pickle. There's no other answer here. Silly Pickle is the answer. Silly Pickle. Not silly. You're right. You're a silly pickle. Your Grace. You shouldn't be playing here. But this is my most cherished place in the fortress. Oh, you have most finest items here, Father. Please, let me stay. I won't break anything, I promise. So what do we do with the girl? Do we tell her that she can stay? She needs to... It's a harsh world, I think. She needs to learn the ways of things. But she also is a blabbermouth, which we learned recently. So anything she hears here is going to get to... Okay, and before chat even says it, we can't cut her head off. Okay, go play. We're gonna let her go play. She's gonna be upset. I'll see you in the gardens later. But we didn't kill her, so good heart. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He'll let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Ooh, click on the Allies tab on the resource panel to view your potential allies. We can talk to the nearby lords. But first, I would suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. So that is a pigeon. King Talus sounds nice. We want to invite him. Come forth. Talus should visit us within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Redovia. No matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Okay, this is all going to work out fine. It's all going to be great. And then when Talus gets here, bleh. Okay, I think that was it. Again, how many storks have we seen? Have we seen all 7 storks, do you think? Okay. I don't think we have to go back to the audience chamber to finish the week out, but I just feel like it's more official that way. I'll fix the market with the money we have. Chad says, who is this guy? We're your advisors. Excellent advisors they've been. Oh, our general's back. Did we find the child? I found the son of the peasant. He was lost in a nearby forest looking for home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. That's nice. It seems we misapplied perhaps our general in that way. Oh, Talus, come forth. Hardly any light can get through these windows. Fuck you. I'm sorry. This chat has made me very upset. I've started cursing. This guy comes in, off with his head. Exactly. He comes in and insults my palace. It's beautiful. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father, look what she did. Elsa has put feces under my pillow. I can never wash it off. Why did you tell her I tried not to. I knew that was going to be a problem. The game made it happen. I feel like this isn't the time. That's a lie. I did tell her that. So you now see we have a guest. Back to your chamber. I'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. Oh great, now the king guy thinks we have poop in our castle. We do have poop in our castle. He was already insulting the windows and now it's just a poop castle. If you can't even control your children, I'm surprised you still sit where you do. Why are we friends with this guy? And that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me, we've had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner. Of course, let's talk in the council room. This guy sounds like he wants to see the gallows. You have a lot of books. What can be so important that you can send me a pigeon? I'll be straightforward with this. I need an army. Rodovia's threatened me and my family. They're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I'll give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What? Just like that? Pfeh, of course not. You see, my son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lors would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of the books you have, plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lors, and access to these books. That sounds like a fair deal. So an army for marriage in return. Of course. You catch on quickly, I'll send my armies right away. Do we do it on our terms? Do we just say fine? He's got 3,000 soldiers and we only have one, says Jorarlo. Yeah, that's how much we need this army. I think I'm just gonna be, oh, we do it on our terms, okay. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. I mean, he did promise 3,000, but, you know, negotiating. Come on, Eric, we both know Davener's seen better times. When Rodovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight with them with pitchforks? Pitchforks are scary. Oh, you'll provide a general. We'll get an extra general. I like it. Or do we want to throw gold in there? Or do we want 3,000 extra men? That's a lot of men in... Okay. Roger is provide a general. Looks like we've got a vote for 22 gold. I'm gonna side with Roger on this particular. I'm going with, we need an extra general in case there are 12-year-olds running around. Oh, Dwarlo says 22 gold seems really disproportionate. Or maybe we've been throwing money around. Maybe gold is really worthwhile. To help our people's needs. How about I pay you for one of yours? That's fine? That's not fine. Send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books. Then I think I will start from this room. Fine, you can find me in the throne room if you need me. Great! You've made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Let's see. We've got our pigeon. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by their name, like the one next to Lady Ada. Seems like we should invite her over. Okay, come on up. Okay, I think we've got one more person left. Can we unmake allies? I think that's probably going to be a lot easier than making them. Lord Etten, your grace. Your grace. Oh, do I have to sit on the throne? Okay, I have to be sitting. My daughter is back. I have paid these thugs the ransom. I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly it all went smoothly. They got what they want. I don't think they will be a problem anymore. As a thank you, I actually scraped together some gold. Here, take this. Oh. Well, that worked out. Good job, team. He can have his head for another day. I feel like we did good. Yeah, we are. We could pay back that loan pretty quickly. Okay, Bedchamber's probably wife. Let's talk to her. Let's make sure things are going okay. I sort of promised our daughter to someone. It's gonna be fine. Lorsa will marry Ivo, Prince of Atna. I made a treaty, marriage and army. No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eric, you said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo? That's good. That's great. Ivo's a prince after all. If Lors is married to Ivo, then Bayran can't do anything. Talos' army might simply scare them away. This is fantastic news. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menu. We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh no. We're gonna have to pay money for all of this. See how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Dolores know yet? No, I came straight to you. I see, she's been acting up. Maybe it's better if I tell her. Actually, no. You talk to her. I will get on with the preparations. Wait. Jawar Hello says, wait, we gave him 12 gold for a ransom. He paid us 14 gold in thanks. Why didn't he pay the ransom on his own? Yeah. It does seem like a good point. It seems like he was just checking to see how much money we could throw out at any given time. Maybe he's a spy. And it should be off with his head. Your Grace. That's all. Keep up the good work, Stan. Stan is a little general, just hanging out there. Okay, Dusty, priority. We have to pet Dusty. Dusty's a happy little cat. Okay, there's something I need to tell you. You must marry Ivo, Prince. I'm sorry, what do you mean? I don't get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed. Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. Yeah, that's kind of how that works. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl living in the village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Village girls would have had it pretty tough. I think she is overlooking some things. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. Well, that was a good reaction. I can't blame her. I would be a little upset too. Oh yes, the commoners have much better lives, says Jor. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, except for the like starving part and the like bandits part. Okay, looks like we've done everything we can do. Let's head to the next week. Later that night. Ooh. Ooh. We're trying to sleep in here. It better be important. Your Grace. This Rodovian forces have been spotted. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lord Eric. We must do something. Send a general. Good thing we have one general to send. And yeah. Okay. Oh, now we have things we need to buy for the wedding. So we have enough for all of that. But you know what, chat? I feel like we're in a good place. We're looking forward to happy events. We're feeling good, and I've played past this part. This game doesn't stay happy for a long time. So I feel like we should leave this Friday with a good feelings. We haven't killed that many people, except Roger says off with his head. He's woken us from our slumber. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for today. But we had a really great time killing as many people as humanly possible. I feel like we're in a good place to continue if we wanted to continue. We have a wedding coming up in 4 weeks. Hopefully we'll have more than one general. And thank you everyone for being in chat and for being the great advisors to this wonderful kingdom. So thank you so much, everybody.